Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Today, we're going to be going back to my roots ever so slightly. We're going to be moving kind of away from the life coaching, from the motivational content, and I'm going to strip things back a little bit. And there's a really good reason for this. I don't know how much you know about me, my professional journey, but for a very large amount of time, the focus of my business was I was more into nutritional interventions. My original business was called Danny Wilson Nutrition. I am a certified nutritionist. Nutritional science absolutely was my passion. You've probably heard me talk about fat loss. You've probably heard me talk about losing weight, gaining muscle through nutritional interventions. So I figured that why not inject a little bit of this style of content? Because inevitably, whenever I do mention weight loss, fat loss, coaching, that kind of thing, I do get messages and I do get comments asking me, Mr. Danny Wilson, what is the best diet for fat loss? What diet should I be on? Because I want to be leaner, stronger, more toned, more athletic. I want to lose loads of weight. What diet should I be on? And it's a fucking great question. It's a really good question. So good, in fact, that the scientific world, they asked the same question. They wanted to know. It's blatantly obvious that the health of the human race, the health of humanity is on the decline. Waistlines are getting bigger, people are becoming slower, less muscular, less athletic, less healthy, really. So what they did is they pulled together all the relevant nutritional studies and they treated them as one big, massive study, so they could find out once and for all what is the best diet for fat loss. They pulled in ketogenic, paleo, fasting, clean eating, you name it. They pulled it all in. Every single significant study that's ever been done, they put it on a table, they looked at it, they analysed it, and this is what they found. The best, the absolute most optimal, most efficient, perfect fat loss diet is simply the one that you can stick to, the one that you can adhere to for the desired amount of time for it to get the intended result. Now, I probably understand that you were wanting me to go, oh, you should eat this and you should do that. It's simply not the case. That's not how it works. Think of it this way. Personally, for me, I am a real big fan of what we call early time restricted eating. So I have my first meal 10ish and I have my last meal at 5ish. This works really well for me. I like the fact that it gives me quite a large gap between finishing eating and going to bed. It works really well for me. I train in the morning. I like training fasted. It works well. It helps me stay incredibly lean. It works fantastic. But that doesn't mean that it's going to work fantastic for you, because it might not fit your lifestyle. It might not fit your family. It might not fit your schedule. So why would the diet, which I believe for me is the best diet, why would it suit you? Maybe you want to go ketogenic. Maybe you don't like carbohydrates. Maybe you like fatty foods. Maybe for you, the ketogenic diet is the way to go because it fits your lifestyle and you can adhere to it. If we flip that around, and if you don't like oily fish, if you don't like fatty meat, if you do like carbohydrates, if you do like the energy for training, then the ketogenic diet is probably not for you. If you don't like salad, olive oils, oily fish, that kind of thing, then you're going to absolutely hate the Mediterranean diet. You're going to stick to it for a day or two, and then you're going to not do it. So you won't be able to stick to the diet. So if somebody tells you that this is the best fat loss diet, it's just not true, because there isn't one. It's whatever suits you the most. People will tell you that you have to track your calories, calorie counting, MyFitnessPal, that is the only way. No, it's not, because for me personally, I don't track calories. I fucking can't stand tracking calories. I have tracked calories, but I don't like doing it now. So MyFitnessPal, personally, tracking calories, it just doesn't do it for me, because I don't like doing it. That doesn't mean that it's not going to work for you. Does that make sense? Am I being clear? So one thing that I really should point out is, it was Ralph Waldo Emerson that said, teach a man the principle and let him work out, let him discover, let him find out his own methods. Principles the same, methods are completely different. That's exactly the same with weight loss. It's no different whatsoever. The principle of weight loss is, if you consume more energy than your body requires on a daily basis, cumulatively over time, you are going to store that excess energy as body fat. So if we reverse that, if we consume less energy, less food than our body requires, we still need that energy, so we're going to tap into our body fat stores. If we consistently do this over time, we are going to lose body fat. It's called the energy balance equation. Fully expecting a load of comments saying, oh, it's a load of shit, the energy balance equation. Whatever, you can have your own opinions. That doesn't mean that they are right. It has been proved numerous amount of times that that is the principle of weight loss. However, if the method that you like is the ketogenic diet and it's working for you, crack on. If the method that you enjoy is intermittent fasting and it's working for you, crack on. They are your methods, but they are abiding by the exact same principle. Does that make sense? It's probably triggered a few people. There's probably a few people fucking furiously fucking typing right now. Oh, I think that's a load of shit. It's cool. It's absolutely fine. This is the way that I look at it. If you are losing 1 to 2% of your body weight every single week, if you are training well, if you are feeling well, if you are mentally, physically and emotionally fit, if you are enjoying your life and you are progressing really well, it's a good indication that you're on the right plan. If you have been told by all of your friends that the ketogenic diet is the best diet for you, yet you're losing the odd pound here and there, you don't really like fatty foods, you keep falling off plan and you keep having to start again and you keep losing your mind and having a load of potato chips and a load of carbohydrates, that's not the best plan for you. If you've been told that intermittent fasting, if you've been told that the 16-8 diet is the absolute best diet ever for you, yet you're really hungry in the mornings and you're not really that hungry at night, chances are you're not going to stick to the plan. The best plan is the one that you can adhere to. And this is where my particular style of coaching, my particular methodology comes in. Because what I do in my programs with my clients is I strip things right back. We know that the best fat loss diet is the one that you can adhere to. What can we do to dramatically increase your ability to adhere to a situation? We can look at the bigger picture. We can address your sleep. We can address your physiology. How are you treating yourself? How are you behaving? How are you rested? How are you recovered? We look at metrics like rest and heart rate. We look at heart rate variability. We look at how your body is functioning, how happy you are. Because if you are well rested, if you are well nourished, and if you are well hydrated, you are going to adhere to the plan that little bit more. And if we can adhere to the plan, we are going to get fantastic results. Hopefully that makes sense. I'll just very quickly recap. The best fat loss diet on the face of this planet as it stands right now is the one that you can adhere to for the longest. If adherence is the number one factor, let's look at ways that we can increase your adherence to the diet. Let's look at improving the quality of your sleep. Let's look at improving the quality of your thoughts. Let's look at improving the quality of your life, which means that you will adhere to the plan, whichever fat loss, whichever weight loss, whichever nutritional protocol you deem fit, you are drawn to and you can stick to. It's going to get you the best results. Hopefully that's made sense. Hopefully that's kind of made you go, oh, he's got a point there, because maybe I keep talking about the keto diet like I'm not anti-keto. It's just it's a huge movement. It's a very, very famous diet, which I reckon probably 99% of the people on this earth have heard of the ketogenic diet. So it's a really, really easy reference point. It's a really easy term to use. If you have been told, remember, your beliefs, what you believe right now is just a story that you've told yourself over and over and over again, which you now believe to be true. If you have read an absolute ton on the ketogenic diet, if you have researched it, if it seems like it's the right diet to you, if it seems like it ticks all the right boxes, yet you don't enjoy it, you're not going to stick to it. Does that make sense? And I know from experience that there are people watching this video right now going, no, keto's the best. When if we remove emotion, if we remove our attachment to the method, and we look at it, you're not losing any weight. Your training's gone to shit. You keep falling off the wagon. Every week, every 2 weeks, every few days, you have a bar of chocolate, you have some carbohydrates because you can't stick to the plan. That means it's right for you. Anyway, listen, I'm going to skedaddle. I hope number one, you have a fantastic day, and I hope number two, this has given you a lot to think about moving forward. Have a nice day.